Hey, I'm Todd. Thanks for choosing to watch my video, and if you would subscribe it, like it, all that stuff, that'd be great. Otherwise, enjoy the video, and I hope it gives you the information you need and is helpful to you. Take care. So I do get a lot of comments with people saying I have saved them a lot of money, and I do get questions, hey, can I send you some money somehow? And now there is a way, if you so choose, called fan funding. You'll find it on the channel page right there. 2006 or 2007 two-wheel drive front wheel bearing replacement. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 21mm lug nuts off. Break the lug nuts loose on the ground. Once they're broken loose, you can jack your vehicle up and use safety stands. Use what you need to protect yourself, and then take the lug nuts off the rest of the way. Everything is left to loosen, right to tighten. When we get to the caliper assembly, rotor, axle nut. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take the caliper assembly off. I like to stick a screwdriver in here and just try and collapse the piston a little bit. I'm going to put the screwdriver in there like so. And we're going to pull it over a little bit. Just a little bit. Give it some free play, make it easier to slide the caliper off. We got two, I'm using 18mm, 2 bolts right here. Again, left to loosen, right to tighten. Just maybe a 1/2 inch wrenches. Sockets will be okay probably. We'll take those off. And we will secure it off to the side. We'll probably use some ties or something and tie it right up here. Alright, so we'll be right back. And actually this is a good time using a 36mm socket to get that off. Using an impact gun, you can use a 1/2 inch breaker bar. I forgot about that. So you can use a screwdriver, stick it in the vanes here with the caliper on. You usually stick a screwdriver through here, usually into here, and you can lock this in place then while you're breaking loose that nut. Or you can simply put it up here with the caliper here, and then when you're trying to break it loose, the rotor will turn and stop on the caliper. So go ahead and take this nut off maybe before you take the caliper off. So got that off. We can see in there stuff and things. It in fact slid right off then. Rotor and wheel bearing assembly right over here. Slid off pretty nice. Just got a clip in here, retaining clip. We'll have to take that off, and probably maybe you need to take this to a machine shop maybe and have it pressed out and have the new one pressed in. I'm going to be pushing it out from this side, and it's going to come out here. So for most people, I'd recommend taking this to a machine shop. Then have it done correctly and properly so you don't damage somehow your new bearing. I'm sure there's guys out there that can show you how to do it just with a hammer and such, but I think it's going to be best if you take it to a shop to have that pressed out and put back in. 148 and 296. Wow, that's a lot. 148 is the torque for these bolts. Let's say 296 for this, and also it is do not reuse. And if it's clean, let's see, it says right on there, do not reuse. So we'll be waiting for a new one. 296 foot-pounds, that is a lot of foot-poundage. This slid on pretty nice because we collapsed the piston, like I talked about, and got the bolts started. So we'll tighten these down and wait for our nut in a couple days. It's the weekend. Alright, so we're back together. 296 foot-pounds on the new lug nut, or the new retaining nut. 150 foot-pounds. 150 foot-pounds on the lug nuts to try and tighten them in a star pattern. Like that, crisscross. And you should be fine. And that's as much as I can show you on a wheel bearing replacement on a two-wheel drive Ford F-150. Good luck to you.